Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. The original cast of Lincoln Center Theater's glorious production of South Pacific came together for a one-night-only concert, and I caught up with them just minutes after the curtain rang down.
I'm so proud. Yeah. I'm so proud that I got lucky back there and got put in this show, got chosen for this show. That I love this character. I hate her and I love her, and I love that she shows change. And it was very hard. It's harder for me to play her now than it was then, emotionally. But I'm proud of it. This has a lot of my life in it, this show. You know, this is, my son here who's 16, you know, he was in my belly. It started my career in a way. I don't do anything these days without someone mentioning South Pacific. You know, I sing one of these songs in every symphony concert I do. So it just felt heavy with that, being back in the space, in the Vivian Beaumont after 10 years since The King and I. It's all been so emotional, but I just love these people so much. It was a very special group.
It's been joyful to kind of like tap back into these roles and to look at someone in the eye and to like suddenly feel all that connection and stuff that I felt 16 years ago. We've been throwing around a lot of fun stories this week, but I flubbed this line for the reading tonight in rehearsals, not in the show. But I remember it was like the one time in my career that I really messed up a line. And I just went in the White Room for so long, and I was talking to Danny about it today, and he like had to help me get out of it. And I also remember going to Danny's dressing room because he helped me with my Glee audition. Yeah, I was like, I got this thing for this, and I'll always be eternally grateful for him, for Lincoln Center, for letting me out to do the show. Yeah, this was the moment where I got that little show.
Oh, the world. It meant the world, you know. To be with Kelli and to do the scenes with everyone else is just magical, you know. We've been admiring ourselves throughout all these years apart, but secretly dreaming about this reunion and to be the scenes, to do the scenes together, to sing together, to blend our voices, our emotions together. It was really a thrill and a present from Lincoln Center Theatre.
You know, we started on Thursday. We only learned music. I had Friday. Kelli wasn't there on Saturday, and I had yesterday. And then today we put it together this afternoon. Yeah. So mostly I was spending my time just flying through it and realizing I can't just do it behind music stands. I had to actually stage it. So I had to be very particular about opening it up to the parts that would be, where I could make it work.
So when everyone took their bow tonight, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind?
Thank God that we got through that. And I was very moved to see them all. And I also was going to be a little heartbroken not to have them together again. Not to, how can we do more? What else can we do? How can we keep working? It was all of that.
It was a very emotional night, as I'm sure you've been hearing from everybody. And sometimes surprising places, I would choke up. Yeah. And just to be reunited, not just with the cast, but with the original orchestra, too. Very moving.
It's the rare occasion of being able to go back to a high school reunion where every moment of high school was fabulous and you loved everybody. That's exactly what it felt like, except it all happened like a genie popping out of a bottle. 3 days. It was a dream.
Tonight was like that scene in Our Town where she goes back in Act 3 and gets to visit a normal day in her life and see how amazingly special it is. This has been a tidal wave of emotion for everybody. We've all been crying in the last 5 days. Incredible.
I mean, we sobbed through rehearsal, and tonight we pretty much sobbed through the entire show. I was lucky that Bart hid me backstage for the first half so that I could just freely sob as I wanted to. It was incredible. It's such a special show. There is no other cast like it. The dynamic between all of us is, as George Merrick just said, lightning strike. That doesn't strike twice.
And to be back with your fellow cohorts on stage, all grown up.
Amazing. I've known Luca since we were 3 and 5 years old. I taught him how to read, so he is my true brother. And it was so amazing sitting next to him, holding his hand while we bowed. It was beautiful, yeah.
When you took your bow tonight, like, what were you thinking? What went through your mind?
I guess I was just like unreal. Like, I was just so happy because you never think you're going to have the opportunity to do something like this again. And just being with all these people that I have such a special and deep connection with each person on that stage, like, it was just so beautiful. I can't even explain. It just makes you feel warm and like you're there. Yeah.
I was thinking I'll see everybody again tomorrow at half hour. Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. This is first preview. Super excited.